Good morning, dieharders! Who's ready to live free or die hard on the S&W Experience Podcast 57 Part 2? I am rejoined by my friend Syxx, and we have an hour and change to discuss what was left to discuss from Part 1 and, the rest of Part 2. So, without further ado, S&W Experience is available on Anchor FM, Breaker, Spotify. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And here we go.
Like this Russian promotion, the dude who organizes the thing, he looks like
Present day Shogun chiming in here. The promotion is Epic Fighting Championship. Chisel the Adonis does it on his channel. Like, he plays videos from it. There's crazy shit on there, but back to the show.
Kingpin, man. I shit you not. He's like big waist and like small bald head, dude. He like straight up looks like Kingpin, and he's like he runs these weird fights out of this promotion. It's like the EFC. It's not actually like their acronym isn't EFC because South Africa owns the trademark to that, Extreme Fighting Championship. So their name is just the whole ass thing in one word, like the whole thing. They can't call themselves EFC. Whenever they announce the thing, they have to say the whole thing, because if they say the acronym, we're gonna see this for that shit. Yeah, it's like what happened with the WWF back in the day and like the World Wildlife Fund. If you watch those old episodes of Raw, you'll notice how everyone calls it the World Wrestling Federation. Nobody says WWF. Yeah. So, dude, these fights are fucking wild sometimes. These are cage matches. These aren't boxing matches. It's like, mixed martial arts things. They're cage matches. Like, there's tag team cage matches. There's handicap cage matches. There's intergender cage matches. I'm saying, how? There was one where this midget. I'm sorry, I don't want to get cancelled or nothing. A dwarf came in, dude. A dwarf came in. I'm like, okay, sure, he's gonna get an MMA fight with another dwarf, whatever. But no, he's fighting this blonde chick. Like it's so weird. Like, okay, this is gonna be kind of one-sided because she's like an average height blonde woman, and he's like no offense to him, but he's a dwarf, dude. She literally has to raise her leg and kick him, but it's not. I was right. It is one-sided for him. The dude got hands, man. What the fuck? Wild. I was so surprised, man. I shit you not. There was he lifted her off the ground, man, and slammed her so he could do a ground and pound. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? How did this? Oh, dude, shit is wild, man. Fuck, dude. There was this one handicap match. It was this old guy and his son. This nigga looked like every who are those rappers motherfuckers with there's this genre of rap populated by dudes with tattoos on their face and colored hair. No, they got tattoos on their face and rainbow hair and shit. Dude, who's that nigga? 6ix9ine. This dude. There's this dude, right? There's this old guy and his nephew. This thing is like a Russian 6ix9ine, man. Just a scrawny ass dude, rainbow hair, tattoos all over his face, and they're fighting just one guy. He's just one guy, 2-on-1. You think, fuck, one guy's gonna get beat up, but no. The fucking 6ix9ine guy can't fight for shit. He gets beat up most of the fight, and his uncle is he's gasping for breath 2 minutes in. He's blown up, man. What the fuck? There's two of you jumping. Just oh, fuck's sake, man. This shit is funny, man. Oh my god. If I could remember the name, I'd like recommend this shit. This fight's so fucking bonkers, dude. Damn, dude, UFC ain't got shit on this, man. Damn. Yeah. Speaking of this shit, man, like, not a whole lot going on in UFC when, like, the top stars aren't around. It's pretty quiet. Just, dude, it's just, I like UFC because, like, not just because of, like, its MMA and shit, but I like that it copies aspects of WWE into its programming. Like, because back in the day, UFC was just guy number A coming in to fight guy number B just cause, you know? No, really, dude, go back and watch any of the fights from back in like early 2000s. That's it. That's just dude number A is coming in to beat up dude number B just cause. Like now, at the start of every match, like in WWE, you get like this movie style trailer package explaining like this is dude from like Brazil. He trains in like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, whatever, and this guy's from like Holland or whatever, and you know, just that's good, you know. You don't have to watch anything that precedes this. Just watch that trailer package and you'll be like invested in the fight, you know? Shit. It's kind of like that with wrestling in a way. Dude, like, fuck watching Raw and SmackDown. Just watch the hype package before the pay-per-view that like sums everything up and you're good. Oh, shit. Dude, I still, to this day, even though I've told you this before, I still, like, wrap my head around this. I can't wrap my head around this, that a while back, way back, in, like, its early days, like, Shane McMahon went to his dad and, like, propositioned him to, like, buy the UFC. Like, because it's gonna be, he was like, it's gonna be a big deal. Like, we should buy it and, like, make it our thing. I was like, imagine just in some alternate timeline, Vince McMahon goes, yes, I'll buy the UFC. Like, oh, dude, like, it would have been so fucked.
Exactly.
Jesus, dude. It was weird though, man. Just, that's a weird idea. So many crazy things that are just like, I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Fuck. Ugh. The one thing that surprised me, but didn't really surprise me, the scandal, the thing about like, oh, it recently came to light that a woman had been getting like Vince McMahon paid a woman $3 million not to like divulge the fact that they had an affair. And then afterwards it came out that it wasn't just one woman, it was a bunch of women. And like the amount of hush money he paid out totaled up to like $16 million. Like this, fuck. That's a lot of hush, dude. Just, damn. But then at the end of the day, when you think about it, it's not really illegal. I mean, so what? You had sex with some women, paid them not to say anything, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, but it's not illegal. He didn't rape anybody. It's like he had an affair. Well, he had a bunch of affairs, but who gives a shit? Honestly, like, just, it's not like. Damn, who's a good example? Like, if they cheated, it would be a big deal. Like, who's... I don't know, dude, like... Who's a real squeaky clean guy or some shit? Like... Oh, it's not like if, fucking... Like, a bunch of women came forward saying that, you know, they had sex with, like, fucking Chris Evans, and he paid the money to be quiet. You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he had to step down amidst the investigation. He's not the CEO anymore. Like, Stephanie's running the show, and nothing has changed. which is very disappointing. Yeah, it's strange, dude. Like, Vince is not running the show anymore. Stephanie's in charge, and nothing has changed. You think a new CEO would bring some kind of changes, man? Like,
Yeah, new policy.
yeah, but nothing's changed. Just still the same show it's always been.
You think she's a figurehead?
What? Like Vince is running shit behind the scenes?
Who knows?
I mean, maybe. I mean, it seems it has happened.
Progressive figurehead.
It could be. I mean, it's not like that thing's out of the realm of possibility. I mean,
Yeah. We just don't know.
We just don't know. Yeah. Like, oh, shit. Like, I'm just wondering, like, how's Triple H taking all this, man? Like, just like your wife is the CEO of the company that you work for. Like, just like, what does that do to your relationship, dude? Like, you're like, what's he do? Oh, the COO, like the Chief Operating Officer. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What?
A COO, like it's just this like title that he would wave around. Like, yeah, he's the COO of the WWE, but like, what does he do? I don't know what he does. It's not like a chief finance officer. Like, okay, from the title we can get that he handles the money, but like a CEO is the guy in charge. But like, what does COO do? Like, just
And also, it's something like, oh yeah, Chief Operations Officer.
what is it, man?
So you're directly under the CEO, but you're above everyone. It's like limbo.
Well, like a
You're almost
vice.
a big boss, but not really.
Well, like, you know,
It's again. Look, it's a callback. It's Celestials and Galactus. Brought it back.
you're the regional manager to the one above all. Like, just
Brought it around.
oh shit, dude. Gotta love a good callback, dude. Just so speaking of regional manager to important people, like I still hate that Doctor Strange isn't Sorcerer Supreme. Still,
Bro, because like, what's the point, bro? What's the point? Aiden is aging. Like, he's probably has like one movie there, maybe two. Are you telling me you gave us Doctor Strange in the theaters and he's not Sorcerer Supreme? What's the point? You know? I mean, the implication was in the first movie, he became the Sorcerer Supreme, right?
yeah.
That's what everyone thought. But he's not. And just because he snaps it for 5 years, he comes back. Wong became this. What do you mean he became? Wasn't Steve ready? No, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's why the line in Wonder Vision was like, okay, so they were talking about Wong. They weren't talking about Steve. Even Steve was weaker than her, so, you know, that's all the same.
Yeah.
But, like, it makes no sense. Like, yes, I love Wong. I love me some Benedict Wong. I love him. But, come on. Hey, Wong, fuck off, bro. Like, just fuck off.
Like, give him his title back, man. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't doing anything.
Screw over. You're famous enough, you know?
Dude.
You're famous enough in the universe. You don't need this title as well. Because, in any case, we still just call you Wong anyway.
Yeah.
We don't call Steven when he's, like, flying around this cape. We call him Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Huh?
Even though Wong is Sorcerer Supreme, like, things have kind of gone to shit on his watch.
Yeah, like Steven is literally fixing his mess all the time. He's casting spells on Christmas. He was more formidable than Wong in Infinity War and in Endgame. The mere fact that Steven, who is not the Sorcerer Supreme, concocted a plan that would save the entire universe shows how superior he is. Because I did Wong think about it. Wong was busy. Shut the fuck up, Wong. How? Just after being lazy. Pulling away when the time's right for you, when it's convenient. So it's like Wong was extremely useless in Infinity War. He did nothing. He did nothing. And for people who are supposedly separated because they're on another world or whatever it is, you have portals right there. Hey, Wong, you want to go to Titan? Then portal to Titan. Portal to Titan. We all know you don't have to know the place to get there, like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Because Steven think he did on a fucking mountain up in Everest. He never did Everest.
But he
Portal
portaled
to
there.
Titan. Fight Thanos. Cut Thanos' arm with the portal thingy. Do something. Where was Wong during fucking Wakanda's battle? Was he there? I didn't see him.
Nah, he was at the Sanctum.
Where was he? Sitting in the fucking Sanctum? Pussy.
His excuse was literally like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk like turned around and asked him like, where are you going? And he's like, the Sanctum remains unguarded. And he like peaced out. Like,
bro,
so
like, what do you mean, Wong? We have bigger priorities.
like, dude.
We have bigger priorities.
Also, in No Way Home, he was especially useless. Like, just when Peter came looking for help, like, shouldn't Wong have done something, man? Since he's now the Sorcerer Supreme, and yet he's just like, hey, just leave me out of
They
it.
nerfed
Like,
him. He's out here getting caught by geometry.
dude.
Like a fucking spider web demobilized him. Like, are you kidding me? How does a spider web? Yes, I understand the tensor bit is off the charts. I understand. Okay? Tony said it himself. But why is it holding you? Why? You can do magic with your mind sometimes. Why is fucking spider silk? Why is a chemical holding you? Doesn't make sense to me.
Like, man, forget that. The cape is sentient. It can, like,
Bro.
untangle and do shit. Like, you should not be
People don't
stuck.
be strong enough to rip through those spider, silk
Dude,
strings.
the string
I don't know
should
how
not be stuck. Okay, like,
And for hours. Like, I understand. Okay. Let's say that he did broke. Okay. Let's say that he broke free. Peter could have closed the portal just as he was about to catch Peter because he broke free. But no, he's still there. And he continues to get stuck for like 12 hours.
yeah. He even said, like, I've been dangling over the Grand Canyon for 4 hours. Like, just, like, dude.
Like, what the hell? Took you that long, bro? That long?
Took you that long to break free. Like, 4 hours, man. Just, oh, shit.
Jesus.
I think it's like, with Wong, he pieced out in that movie. Like, when, like, Strange and Peter were discussing the spell, he was like, because in the trailer, he was like, don't cast that spell. But in the movie, he was like, just leave me out of it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, the spell could brainwash the entire world into forgetting, and you're just like, just leave me out of it. Like, do you have something better to do? Like, where you going? Jesus.
Yeah.
Though, one thing though, with Wong as the Sorcerer Supreme, so many people died at Covertage, dude. Like, I mean, fuck, dude. There's barely a school left at that place. Just, Jesus, dude. That was under his watch. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. Why is he not talking to Wanda? Why is Strange up there? Why is Wong on the ground with the rest of them? He should be up there too. I mean, oh, shit. There is so much, like, this wrong with this movie. Just, not just the movie, but, like, Wong being Sorcerer Supreme. It's just, I think it's mostly a name-only thing, because whilst Wong is Sorcerer Supreme in title, Strange still does, Sorcerer Supreme stuff, even though he's not by title Sorcerer Supreme anymore. So, yeah.
Like, he does impossible spells. Like, the spells he was casting against Gargantos. Oh my word. Those are crazy spells. He had like Gold Hand at some point. He had like an energy laser. What did Wong pull up? Fucking whip. Good job, Wong. You used to whip. Wow.
Dude. Like, fucking Strange was doing that in Infinity War, and he had like dozens of copies, so it's not just one spell, it's a bunch of spells working in tandem. It's just...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, like, not to say like we're hating on the movie. We are not hating on the movie. This movie has given us plenty to talk about. It's just...
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Ain't even hating.
Yeah, just full nitpicking at this point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You feel Wanda was done right in MOM.
Hey, dude, Wanda's a difficult one, eh? I think, like, if they definitely have not been consistent, that's hurt the character as a result, you know, like, WandaVision, you know, the kids are in trouble, this movie, she can't, or she's magically forgotten about a universe where the kids are in trouble. Instead, she finds a universe where they're happy and content, and then at the same time, she doesn't even care or even think or even mention the word vision. The characterization is up and down. It's up and down. I can't even lie.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a large chunk of that would be down to, like, Sam Raimi having not watched WandaVision, but, like, the rest of it, yeah, you're right on that one.
But just the fact that he didn't even show up, even in our universe, was just so perplexing. Because he's out there. He's out there, you're hurting. He's regained his memories. Why hasn't he, one, come back to you? Two, why haven't you looked for him? Because you know he's your real one. The one the entire show started about.
Yeah.
The one that your grief created reality warping energy. So it's like, the fact that he's out there in the world, the real him, all his memories, and she isn't looking for him, just wildly disappoints me. Because what was the point?
This felt like... Was MOM the right movie to bring back White Vision? Because, I mean, this is a magic movie, and Vision is a sci-fi guy, so, like, yeah, even if they did, what would he do? That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, it's perplexing, yeah. Wait, so the Wanda having kids in Universe 838 that are real kids, not kids that she's fabricated or whatever.
Exactly.
Does that mean Vision in this world is just a dude?
I mean, listen, the MCU is a bit, you know, science-y. I think biology and genetics are much more advanced there than they are here. If anything, I would imagine that they gave Vision a working dick.
Man, you better go there.
I mean, it sounds crazy. But
you better go there.
Come on, it's the MCU. You know, probably has some sort of like synthetic vast difference and just, you know, everything works. Cowper's bland. Everything works. Probably.
Fuck, man. I love that we could just have these conversations about a sentient robot having kids. Not just that, but
sentient robot having vast difference.
Oh shit, man.
That sounds like the most bad name to a band. Just, no, welcome, sentient robot with vast difference.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, it's crazy, dude. Like, Vision does have a dick. I remember Paul Bettany said he did in like an interview for one of the episodes. He says Vision does have a dick, but like,
yeah,
because of course him and Wanda get it on. I mean, no way they would love each other as much if they didn't.
Here's the real question.
Yeah.
Do you think Vision beats his meat? Does he feel pleasure like us? Does he feel arousal like us? Who knows? I don't
know.
I mean, he feels pain. That fucking sword that Corvus had, it hurt, right?
Yeah.
It hurt. He can feel pain. He can feel pleasure.
Dude,
I mean, come on, it makes sense.
the questions we ask, man, is, yeah, you can feel better, but like, does Vision beat his beat? Like, why would he? Why? He's got one though. Why would?
Why is it? If he can feel like us, then he should feel like us to completion, in my opinion. That's just, human rights. Oh yeah.
Well, if Vision can climax, then I see no reason why he shouldn't be able to jerk off too.
Yeah, because I mean, why are you going to feel pain without pleasure? That's like the worst trade deal in existence.
Yeah. A better question would be, this is the Lois Lane shit all over again. How does Wanda take all that? He just doesn't have a smooth body. He's vibranium and shit. So how does Wanda take all that?
Exactly.
It's the Lois Lane shit all over again, dude. Like, how does Lois Lane fuck Superman?
Without just turning, but just turning into an absolute puddle. Spawning into her body. Please get the fuck out of here,
dude. Like, there was a scene in BVS where she was like in the bathtub and he just like slid in there. I was like, they fucked. Like, nah, that's gonna be rough, man. Not just because it's Superman, because that's a bathtub. That ain't a bed. Like, it's cramped in there. Oh, dude. Like, Jesus, man. Dude. I just know one thing, though. I kinds of deep, man. Dude, just... Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's true.
Although, what was the name? It was the actress who plays Lois Lane in the Zack Snyderverse. I never really took a liking to her though, man.
Yeah, I know which one of those Lane.
Yeah.
She looks more like a Lana Lang.
Yes. If she'd be better suited to play Lana Lang than Lois Lane, dude.
Literally red hair, green eyes. She's Lana Lang, but they made Lois Lane.
Yeah.
So weird.
Despite
I want my brunette supremacy. Give me my Lois, my brunette Lois.
Literally every Lois before and since then has been like straight out of the comics, dude. Like,
give me like my unconventional, rather unattainable body Lois.
Yeah.
Give me hot, super sexy, that Lois. Give me that Lois. I want her. I don't care about realism. This is the world of a man can fuck me. Give me my bimbo look.
Oh, jeez. Like, not a fan of the, like, redhead, average build, realistic reporter looking.
Give me my bimbo lane.
Oh, shit, dude.
The little short skirt. Like this Amy Adams shit. I mean, do not get me wrong. Amy Adams can hold it, right?
Yeah.
She can hold it, but she's not Lois Lane. But she can hold it.
Yeah. I just, even in the acting, like, it's just a case of, like, I'm not saying Lois Lane is dumb. I'm just saying, like, Amy Adams, Lois Lane sees a weird noise in like a weird light in the Arctic in the middle of the night, below 0 temperatures, mind you, and she's like, I must investigate.
This is a very interesting one. Might be divisive. Yeah. I like it. I'm happy with it. I wouldn't mind.
Really? Mila?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I won't lie there. I'm super fucked up. Grady will. But the Lois Superman Lois looks weird. She looks
Too old.
Weird. Going on Superman and Lois, she does not.
I know. I was. Dude, it's just for me. It's like regarding her face, she looks like
It's weird.
she looks too old to be playing this point of Lois Lane.
She looks like
what?
She looks like the thinker with the Hulk's blood choked into his forehead.
What?
Made transformation.
That's exaggerative, man. Like, just what the? That is.
She is not good.
That is.
I really tried. Like, I was like, you know what? Would a person like Clark be? Would that really be his type? But like, I don't know. I already tried to get it. I already tried. But damn, I did. I couldn't get into it.
I'll be straight with you, man. For me, that woman looked like she looked like her kids ought to be in college by now, dude. Like, in terms of like not just starting high school, she looks like she's got kids that are in college now. Just
The other kid is 25 at least.
yeah, dude.
She has high school kids, please. Get real.
Yeah. Even Lana Lang in that show is just like so. Everybody's a mom now. Like just she looks like a mom, dude. Like she looks like she's somebody's mom would like rock up in a minivan, like I don't know, attend school meetings and shit. Like she does not look like, oh, this is Clark's high school sweetheart or whatever. Like just like really? Like I don't see.
How do you feel about this?
What?
And wait, I'm gonna show you why. How do you think about this and just moving on as a society?
Yeah, we've certainly changed. Like, why does dude look like looks? Let me be honest, man. That second picture, he looks like that thing could have been Jimmy Olsen. You could swap him out with Jimmy Olsen, and it's like, yeah, he could fit in that role from that picture alone.
That's Jimmy's size.
Yeah.
And funny enough, in this show, Jimmy is a black, scrawny guy.
Why?
Black guy, scrawny. Yeah.
Okay, but why though?
This is like from some cartoon that recently came out.
Short-haired Lois with a t-shirt. Like, I'm like, this is supposed to be a reporter, right? Like, works for a newspaper, not a magazine. Like,
Yeah. And then guess whose voice is for Superman?
Who?
You literally fall off your chair. Take a guess.
I don't know, fucking...
The wildest guess you've taken in your life. The wildest guess ever.
The wildest guess I've ever taken in my life. Who's that guy? I don't know, fucking Steve Martin? What?
Nope. Fucking Huey from The Boys. Take it in. Soak it all in. Huey. God. Take it all in.
I mean, not to knock, dude. I'm not knocking the dude. I'm just.
Exactly. No, I understand. I understand.
Oh.
What is that?
Jesus. Oh,
Abysmal.
dude. The most Jimmy Olsen dude to never play Jimmy Olsen is playing Superman?
Bro.
Oh, damn.
Life versus ways.
Mysterious ways. I mean, you'd expect some fucked up shit from The Boys. I mean, it's The Boys.
past you with demons. Okay, this is too much.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, season 2 had people's heads popping off. So, like a giant whale got gutted by a boat. So, yeah. And I know dude fucks a fish at some point. Like the deep fucks a fish at some point. So I'm prepared for that. Like, yeah, there was this. You know that image of like the dude and his girlfriend, and the dude's like looking over his shoulder as the chick would just walk past. There's the one of those, but the dude is the deep, and the chick who just walked past is Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, yeah, dude, this is. You know what the real kick is? The boys' social media account is the ones who posted that shit. I'm just like,
I love the fact that they treat the world like it's real. You have an actual VOD page.
yeah.
You have a 7 Twitter page. Like, they tweet like we're in like what the love that.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. It's good, man. You wouldn't catch anyone else doing
It's
that.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unmatched attention. This is attention to detail, really.
Yeah, man. And solid world building, dude. Like, it's the basic premise of what if superheroes existed in our world and were real? They would be dicks. Not everyone's Superman, dude. Not everyone's gonna be Superman. Not everyone's gonna be Spider-Man. Like, some people are just gonna be an asshole.
Couple Homelander, couple A-Trains, definitely.
See, dude, like this. There was this. I remember a dude, like this writer, he wrote a book about like this like school for kids with superpowers. And he like made it a rule in school, like no one uses their powers during school times, because he realized like the one thing like X-Men gets wrong about having a school full of kids with superpowers, people would fuck around. Because in a regular high school, people fuck around. Now take a regular high school and give everybody superpowers. There would be so much fuckery going on. Like,
it's causing for trouble.
Dude, that's why in his story he was like, okay, there's a steadfast rule. No superpowers during school time, whatever. Like this, the fact that the X Mansion isn't chaos on a regular basis is bullshit, dad.
Exactly. You have about different powers coming together under one roof. Sometimes the roof is broken every other 2 days.
There's like barely any adult like supervision. I mean, you know this movie Sky High. Like
that was a good movie.
Yeah, it would be like that, but way worse. Yeah. Remember that fight that broke out with like the flame dude and shit? Like that's the thing, dude. Like it would be like that on a regular basis. Like what happens if two dudes have a fight?
My Hero Academia vibes. I don't know if it's just me.
I've heard of it, but I don't watch it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's a nice show. You should watch it.
Yeah, just like how you gonna discipline a kid? Like I don't know, like a dude with fire powers throws a fireball in class. Like how you gonna discipline that motherfucker? What you gonna do? Give me detention?
Exactly.
Shit. Good old X-Men. I am seriously worried about X-Men in the MCU. I'm seriously worried, man. Look what happened to Patrick Stewart's X. I am worried. Marvel might have no clue what to do with the X-Men.
I mean, we have Feige.
I know we got Feige, and like he's been like, he's wanted to work with X-Men for years, but like, I'm worried they might not know what exactly to do and like how to fit them into this world. You got Kamala Khan being a mutant now instead of a terrigenist inhuman. So like
the fact that she got a confirmation among the Inhuman got that confirmation before an actual mutant Wanda. So funny.
That's funny. I think with Wanda, like, it's just magic. They're just like, she's magic, whatever. She's not a mutant. She's just magic. She just knows spells, whatever. She just has that ability, you know, like Ned in No Way Home. Like he knows how to use the sling ring. Like, you know, he just has that ability. He's just magic, whatever. That went nowhere. That especially went nowhere.
Yeah.
I think that was mainly down to we need a way to bring Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire into the story in a seemingly natural way, as opposed to having them just show up. So let's give Ned a sling ring, have him summon them. You know, like it works. I mean, that huge pop in the cinema shows that it works. So. Even when I went back for a second viewing, it was still there, dude. Like, dude, I mean, how many of these people have already seen this movie?
Can't do me.
Yeah. Like, when, dude, I loved it when like, the portal thing opened up and you saw a dude, like, crossing the thing and it was like, oh, there was that feeling, like, in the room. There was like, oh. Like, wait, which one is he? Thing like comes through, and there's that feeling like the mask comes off. I fucking love that. That was such a good feeling, man. Shit. But Toby just walked on through, dude. Like, on the second viewing, it was funnier than the first. The first one felt good, because, like, we didn't know. You know, like, we knew, but at the same time, we didn't know for sure. The second time, I knew, and the reactions were weird. It was a different cinema, because, like, when Andrew Garfield showed up, all the women went crazy. When Tobey Maguire showed up, all the dudes went crazy. Like, what's happening? You haven't had that kind of movie, like, that, like, you know, makes you want to shout. You know, we haven't had that. Like, since
because it can't just so stupid or something.
Huh? No. I mean, like, make you want to cheer movie. You know, like the cheer worthy film since No Way Home. Yeah.
That's probably like Wakanda, Black Panther at the time.
Yeah.
And Endgame, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it home, definitely.
Yeah, that was definitely it. Like in No Way Home, dude, I was reacting to everything. Like when they stabbed Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, I was like, no, fuck.
I was like, no, how can he die? I thought he was gonna die. I really did. I thought he was like, okay, you're Uncle Ben now. I was like, fuck.
Dude, like, I was like, no, they put it back just to kill him. Like this. Oh, dude, that would have sucked.
Exactly.
I'm like, I loved how the movie ended, but like, if Toby had died, it would have like solid the rest of the film. Dude, just,
you know.
But man, it's just, I'm psyched we'll get to see him and Garfield in like a Secret Wars. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Secret Wars. Yeah, makes sense. But all due respect to Kevin Feige, man's kind of, his announcements have been wishy-washy as of late, man. Like, remember, because a while back he was like, the next like threat to like this fate, the next big bad like will reveal itself in the coming months, and we've seen nothing. Just saying, we've had Lois, we've had Cap and Falcon, we've had No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, and we ain't seen nothing. Those were all isolated instances. Just, where's the big bad?
It's in the end.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Do we need one, though? Should we, like, continue with these isolated stories? Do we really need intersecting, like, a big bad connecting it all like we did Thanos?
I mean, I don't think you do, Anthony. But at some point, you need to have, like, a few sprinkles of the bad.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah.
Because even Thanos
You can't be completely vague and then it's like oh, boom, we're dropping them on you. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Imagine if we first met Thanos in Infinity War. That would be too crazy.
There would be this feeling of, like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
And why should I care?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, exactly as we got him since Avengers 1. It was perfect. 2012, 2014, and then finally 2018.
Yeah. Hey, Age of Ultron, his cameo there was weird.
Oh yeah, even 2050, that's crazy. Fine, I'll do it myself.
That was
I
weird.
fully think he had hijacked the Mind Stone, and Vision is an amalgamation of the evil technology that the Mind Stone is. I honestly believe that.
Weird, like, dude, because the movie just ended, right? Ultron had failed, and when he said, fine, I'll do it myself, people were like, yo, was he manipulating, like, Ultron
Yeah, like,
and
he was
shit?
like low-keying him.
Yeah.
Because it is the Mind Stone, So I guess if Thanos didn't interfere, it would be a successful Ultron. I guess. I think that's the consensus here. That's the takeaway. If Thanos didn't low-key the robots, they wouldn't have been evil. Like literally, Ultron would not be evil if probably not for the Mind Stone, because the Mind Stone activated. Because I guess the Ultron initiative is failing, right? They took a lunch break. The Mind Stone intervened. They literally low-keyed a perfectly working robot. It wasn't Tony's fault. It was the Mind Stone's fault.
Tony and Banner gave up. That's why they left that room. They were like, this isn't working, and they left. And the thing worked on its own.
Present day Shogun here. For those who are confused, going, what the fuck is he talking about? Low keying. We're referencing how in Avengers, the 2012 movie, Loki was under the influence of the Mind Stone when he was overtaking Earth, because, he didn't just always have a Mind Stone. No, he got it from Thanos. Thanos had the Mind Stone, gave it to Loki. The consensus was Loki would take over the Earth, get a hold of the other stone, and then, when Thanos gets to Earth, he would give him 2 stones. But, look, he failed. The things he did in that movie, he did whilst under the effect of the Mind Stone and technically under the control of Thanos. That's what we keep meaning. Oh, like, they low-keyed him. He was a pawn in someone else, in Thanos' grand scheme, basically. You think he's the main bad, but in reality, he was being manipulated by outside forces. That's what we're going. Anyway, back to the show.
And robot work. And what was born was Ultron. An evil robot hell-bent on destroying humanity. That's what it's programmed to do by Thanos.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, wild. But, there was one, his cameo in Guardians, where he was like talking to Ronan to like get the Power Stone. He says, this one line he said, it sounds scary as shit, but if you think about it, it's like, what? Because he's sitting in that chair, he's blue at this point, still blue, and he goes like, don't fail me, the accuser, or I will bathe the stars in your blood. Let's just...
Yeah, I'll bathe the doorways with your blood.
Like, that's scary on first view.
Like treated like this.
Yeah.
He's like, something boy. And he calls him boy so many times. You're a pouty child. You reek of something. And you're the name of my favorite daughter, Gamora. Like, he was such a... It was him, but not him.
Yeah. Dude, just... The thing is, line though, I will bathe the stars in your blood. That's another thing. Like in the moment, it's like holy shit, man, it's threatening serious violence. But if you think about it, it's like the Wi-Fi thing again. At first glance, it's like okay, that's fine. But if you think about it, it's like I will bathe the stars in your blood. Like, what does that even mean? I know it's threatening, but like, what is that? Really, what is that?
Well, Star is just, it's American for, your passage. Like, I got it back then, but it was like, okay, yeah. He's gonna throw him around.
Yeah. And he could have. I mean, fuck Ronan and his hammer. He definitely could have tossed his ass around.
There's Thanos.
Yeah. Before he got the Power Stone, the hammer was just a hammer.
Which is weird because Drax really thought he had a chance.
He ran at him. Just no fear, straight up charged. Like, dude.
Like, these strength is so interesting names to you. Like, where do you put Drax with the up? Just. I don't know.
Oh, Groot is strong to him.
Drax or Peter Pan?
The thing is, we don't really have anything to like compare. Because like with Peter, he lifted that like that plane.
We have several feats for.
You have several feats for Peter, but with Drax, he's more of a bruiser than a muscle guy.
Okay. How's about this? Captain America versus Drax.
I could see that. Like he could hold his own.
Who's stronger?
Who's stronger? I mean, Cap held a helicopter with one arm in Civil War. So
Drax don't do that. Drax was dragged through space.
Yeah, and he didn't die.
He's durable, but
he's durable.
Like,
he was dragged through space without a scratch. But like, so
they crash landed. They crash landed. Let's see him on the outside, and he laughed. He wanted to do more. Drax is durable, but he's not strong. I think if a person like Steve Rogers was dragged outside of space, just smashing into mountains and trees, and he would be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he might not be dead, but he'd be fucked up. I don't even know. He might even be dead. Like, that was a crazy amount of dragging. But he's weaker than Ronan. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
But he does Drax does have that rage.
She was carrying a big gun.
Yeah.
Audience too. Like, okay, so she can pick up a big gun, use it like it's a small gun. She has super strength. How strong is she really? What are the upper limits? Who knows?
I mean, she's more powerful than Nebula.
Yeah, she's stronger and has more fighting prowess.
Yeah, as evidenced by all the cyber
She's
shit.
lifting a gun the size of like 3 motorcycles with like no.
He's bigger than her, man. Like, dude. Yeah. So many.
Makes me wonder if she also augmented Gamora, because I don't think that the race was particularly strong. It's like Namekians. Namekians aren't traditionally strong, but they are those who can get strong.
Yeah, Piccolo being one of them.
Exactly. Piccolo, Nail, Kami, the first Namekian.
No, I'm thinking about someone else. I was thinking about King Kai. Shit. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, King Kai's he's a Kaio-sama. King Kai, it's weird. He ranks so high, but his power level is so weak. He's like 2 levels below, like, old Supreme Kai. Which is weird, because the power jumps from Saiyan Saga strengths to Super Saiyan strengths to barely Boost Saga strengths. Because you look at Supreme Kai, the young one, as strong as a Super Saiyan 2, maybe 1.5, maybe, Super Saiyan grade 3. Like, he's not that strong, Supreme Kai. But at that point, Goku and them was Super Saiyan 2 plus. So, Supreme Kai is like, he's kind of like, he's nothing to them. And to everyone else, Supreme Kai is very strong. Because again, he even said, I could have wiped that Frieza. Of course you could, because you have like Super Saiyan grade 3 strength, we know that. But like, compared to Goku and their eyes, it's like, okay, you're not that tough. Which is weird, because when the saga began, Piccolo was scared of Supreme Kai. He was scared of him. He posed a threat to him, Piccolo. Piccolo was still on a low field. He was not, like, his power level was past 1 million, obviously. He was fighting second from Frieza. The second from Frieza is 3 million. So Piccolo is in the millions. But he's not really in the hundreds of millions. He's not there. He's like Goku Kaioken times 30 against Frieza. Because Super Saiyan is 50 multipliers. So he's like times 30. He's not that strong, but he's not weak as well. But he was scared of Supreme Kai. Scared is so interesting and travel.
Yeah, power differentials are really, they're up there, man.
Dude, Roshi is like Super Saiyan God right now, swear to God.
Yeah, and he doesn't transform, he's just a dude, man. Like when he was in like that tournament of champions or whatever, like, damn.
I don't buy for a second that there was a single in the TOP. Those would be the most, like, this was the word, the most greatest fighters in each universe, right? I don't believe there was a single person in the entire TOP who was Frieza Saga power level. I don't believe that. Which means they're all stronger. And if they're all stronger, it means that Roshi went from a power level of 130 at the beginning of Z to fighting in the realm of Super Saiyan 3 level power level beings. How does that make sense? How does that compute? It's a bigger power upgrade than when Goku healed against Vegeta and then went to Namek. It's a bigger jump than that. Goku went from like 100 and, or was it? No, I'm lying. He went from 18,000, right? Against Vegeta. Vegeta was like 21. Then obviously he started Kaioken, he gets stronger. But Goku was 18,000 against Vegeta and 160,000 when he got on Namek. Oh no, 160 in space and then 180 on Namek. So he literally grew, like he added another 0 to his power level. But Roshi added like 20 zeros to his power level. You know? It's fucking inconceivable. Even Krillin, he's out there fighting with Blue Goku. Yes, I know he's holding back, but he's still in the TOP, fighting above Super Saiyan 1 people. They're all strong. There's a reason why they give Yamcha. He's not even there. Dude, Yamcha is Super Saiyan 1 strong. He gave up at like maybe 20 million. Like Yamcha is nothing. That's why they don't take him anywhere. There's a reason.
He'd fucking die if they did, man. Like, Jesus, just like, he almost died in that baseball game. And that was just a baseball game. Like, Jesus, bro, like, with,
What is slightly impressive that he took a ball throw from Beerus.
yeah, barely,
You know, it's not really impressive.
but he was fucked up. He didn't just dust that shit off. He was fucked up.
It's the God destruction.
Yeah.
It's like if God threw a ball at me and I got hurt a little bit.
That's beyond impressive, man.
Exactly. I think Yamcha could solo a lot of fiction at his power level. But yeah, anything else, it's like, oof, you're pushing it.
Like, would you compare Yamcha and Tien? You know, the dude with the eye and shit. Like,
I think Tien is slightly above Yamcha because Tien is about training, love to train.
yeah. Plus, he was in the damn tournament, so yeah.
Yeah, and did recruit him for the Universal Survival Arc as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, they've been including Tien It's funny. Yamcha never got a single call. Yamcha didn't even fight against, Bezo and Bergamo. He didn't even fight them. Like, they never once thought of him. But they had Tien out there. They had Tien and Master Roshi from the start. They never raided, Yamcha. That's pretty sad, in my opinion.
I mean, even they are like, nah, Yamcha just dude, man.
You have to remember, Tien was holding back semi-perfect Cell. That's a bit crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Fucking Krillin was holding back Cell in his second form, dude. Like,
semi-perfect Cell. Not just Cell. Not Cell who got pieced up by Android 17. That was a Cell. This is semi-perfect Cell.
yeah.
Who's like the Super Saiyan great. That's crazy.
You can tell because it legit takes Vegeta going Super Saiyan 2 to like piece him up. That's when it's like, yo, let me eat one more person so I can upgrade and give you the kind of fight you want. And Vegeta was like, alright, sure, whatever.
Of course, was a trick. It was great. Vegeta dunks on. In fact, any grade 3, any version of grade 3 dunks on some Goku trunks or Vegeta.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Vegeta got cocky and he transformed, and I fucked him up. Because while he was similar in strength to the initial Perfect Cell, he was slow.
Yeah.
So he fucked himself up.
Dude, I remember I saw that for the first time. I was pissed. I was like, dude, you've got this in the bag. What are you doing? Dude, I was like, you had him. He was on the ropes. Just like, gather gun this motherfucker and be out. Just
Being the most effortless way that DBZ has been, let's be honest.
dude.
The fight with Goku was hard. The fight with Frieza was harder. This is the first time when he was initially more powerful than the villain, and he enjoyed it. And he wasted it. They all wasted it.
Dude,
Goku didn't waste it. Gohan wasted it. Vegeta didn't. Gohan wasted it twice. Sam and Gohan's useless.
Gohan got absorbed by Boo. Like, fuck, man. Jesus, dude. Just,
That's why they had to make this movie. Gohan's redemption. Not for him to shine. Transform. Blind.
I think the last time Gohan like really shown as a character was during the Cell, like the Cell arc when like Goku died and him and his dad did that like coinciding Kamehameha. Like that was the last time like when dude was a kid and he defeated Cell. He defeated Cell. Not Goku, because Goku died. That surprised me. I was like, yo, they went there. They killed Goku.
But also, it was the father son of man also.
Yeah, that was it, dude.
I was trying to go. Yeah. Came back, he got a sick hand. Like, that's why he had light, because he had not well, like, he was good, perfect, so he was trying to go. It's not with the father son command.
Yeah.
It's weird because in that one instance, after the they confirmed the fact that people from the spirit realm can impact the real world.
Yeah.
And obviously, we saw it in the Boja. He goes from talking to Gohan in spirit, instant transmission.
Yeah.
First time, I was like, okay, this can happen.
But with he dies and comes back a lot, weirdly enough. That I've noticed, like, yeah. So like, death in the world of DBZ is kind of like the MCU in that depending on who dies, it doesn't matter. Even more so in DBZ because they can be wished back with the Dragon Balls. So yeah.
Like there's no time to cry because it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You just need to find the Dragon Balls. He'll be fine. And they're easy to find now because they have the little things, the little finders that you can use. It's not like back in the day. Yeah, it's not like back in the day when you had to sense the shit. Like, yeah, there was a whole season dedicated to finding Dragon Balls back then, man. That's how long it took.
It's crazy.
While I'm on DBZ, I gotta ask, Super Saiyan 4, yay or nay?
I like it. I think I'm happy that it got the exposure that it deserved in Dragon Ball Heroes, but I do wish they would canonize it. I understand why they haven't, because you already have God, you already have Blue, you have more forms that by comparison would be weaker. I mean, that will be stronger. So it's like, okay, it makes sense. Because originally Super Saiyan 4 was supposed to be like, okay, so Super Saiyan 1 is times 50 base, right? Super Saiyan 2 is times 2 of Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3 is times 4 of Super Saiyan 2, right?
With the long hair and the
Super Saiyan 4 is supposedly 10 to 20 times stronger than Super. But when you go from Super Saiyan 3 Goku to God, it's a much bigger multiplier. It's like he gets a million times stronger. He literally goes from being flicked with a finger to blowing equal to like literally striking equal blows that can potentially destroy all of the stars in the star system.
Yeah. Dude, this
like they have the Supreme Kai worried, like they are gonna blow a rip in reality.
Yeah, if they keep this up, they're gonna. Yes, dude. That added proper tension to that fight. Like, not only it wasn't just a case of can Goku beat Beerus. It's like, can Goku beat Beerus without destroying the universe?
Without destroying the world. Yeah. So yeah, as much as I love Ford, it was so beautiful. It just conferred you with
the furries and everything.
Personally, I would do this. You retcon Ford to be the legendary Super Saiyan transformation. That puts it in its own different kind of transformation. It's no longer Super Saiyan 4.
Wait, that Broly said?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Broly was like the legendary Super Saiyan. Well, you want him to be a
Yeah, I know. The thing is, Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan, but I think every Saiyan should have the ability to transform into a legendary Super Saiyan. Like, because it's part of the DNA. It's not really about who you are. Like things like Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, it's more about your personality. But legendary Super Saiyan could be anyone. I guess a legendary Super Saiyan. And then I think as far as what Goku is, I mean obviously Goku's like, the legendary Super Saiyan. You know, when before Broly was created, you know, it was always just the one Super Saiyan being the blonde hair. But then it became green hair and Broly. So, like, if Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan, then what do you make this golden hair transformation? Because that's what that was before. But now, yeah, I think having that, because again, if you look at form, how do you transform into form? You become an A, and then you shrink down X. You balance you balance, I guess, peace and savagery. When you balance that, you become a Super Saiyan 4. If you look at the way Super Saiyan 3 transformed and the way Legendary transformed, there was that part in 3 where you see Goku's mind and he's an Ozaru, he's Goku, he's a baby, and then he's an egg. Like it's like it reaches deep down into your DNA.
Yeah.
I just feel that's the legendary shit. Can't have 4, but give us legendary. Even if it means renaming it.
Shit, though, man. You want them to straight up reboot Super Saiyan 4. Like,
because it's such a beautiful design. I definitely feel like it does not deserve to be erased.
The furry arms, that's... And the tail.
Think about it. As a tree you deserve to be wasted.
Not certainly eye-catching. I'll give it that. It is an eye-catching form. But, like, I'm gonna be honest, man. I like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. You know, just go Super Saiyan Blue. I like that. That's me, man. I like that. But I'm gonna be straight, dude. I loved when he went Ultra Instinct. Like, it had, like, that gray flame. Dude, that's nice. Dude. Yeah.
It was just a recoloring.
Yeah.
It's like Goku Rose.
Oh yeah, from it's just a recoloring. But like Ultra Instinct had like that flame on it. Like that white flame covering.
Trying something different.
Yeah.
Like his hair looks slightly different. His body looks different. His face looks different. His irises look different. And it's not just color, it's like shape. You know?
Yeah.
Like he looks different.
And it comes with its own set of like power, man. Like it's not just his power level's gone up. Like nah, he can duck shit. Like
the UI hair is not the Super Saiyan hair at all.
yeah.
And it's also not base hair. Like it is, but it's not. You know? It's slightly different. That's what I love.
Yeah.
It's its own unique transformation. Different eyes. It's like a better version. It's like a better version of his base hair. His base hair doesn't look like the alternate hair. Like it's similar. It definitely is. You know, there's like a Goku. There's like a bowl shape that happens in the middle of the hairstyle. But it's not the base hair. It's different.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nah. Absolutely. But there's this thing I saw on Facebook. I absolutely love this, and I'm like, boom, we didn't get it, but I'm kind of glad because at the time, you know, technology wasn't up to stuff. So like, there was this thing like the Dragon Ball Z movie we deserved, but sadly didn't get. It was like, no man, I'm like, it was like this is basically fan casting, you know, like this is the Dragon Ball Z movie cast we deserved, but sadly couldn't get. It's like Jet Li was Vegeta, Wesley Snipes was Piccolo, Jackie Chan was Goku, and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger was Cell. I'm like, holy shit, this movie would have slapped so bad, dude. This movie would have been awesome. Like, dude, but it wouldn't have happened. Let's be honest, it wouldn't have happened. Like,
yeah, that's a bit too. Especially for the actors.
yeah. First of all, like, because Goku beats everybody. Like, do you really think, like, 90s or early 2000s Arnold would be like, oh yeah, sure, Jackie Chan beat me in a fight? Like, come on.
Yeah. This wouldn't happen.
Not that it's unbelievable, because like Jackie Chan is a martial artist, dude. Like he can fuck up just about anybody. Shit. But that casting, shit, dude. That's that. Dude, that would have been perfect, man. Yeah. The closest thing we got to like Jackie Chan and any kind of like playing an already existing character was that one scene in City Hunter, this movie he was in. It's basically Die Hard on a cruise ship. You know, there's a scene where he's fighting Gary Daniels, who's also a martial artist. He's fighting Gary Daniels, and they're like, they mess each other up. That they both start seeing shit, and like Gary Daniels looks like Ken from Street Fighter, and Jackie Chan is fucking Chun Li. He's got the dress and everything. Oh shit! He even does like this helicopter spinning kick that Chun Li does, and when he knocks the dude out, he even does like her like winning celebration. It's just it's so silly, but like what the fuck? It works. This. Oh shit. Oh yeah. adapt fighting games into movies, you know? Not even animes, really. It's weird. You think it'd be right for adaptation? Like, where's the Tekken movie? You know, okay, there is a Tekken movie, but like, where's the proper Tekken movie?
Where's the real one?
Yeah. Shit. I would need a Tekken movie where fucking Heihachi Mishima's the good guy and Kazuya's the most evil motherfucker behind it all. Like, really?
It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
It's not just that, but the casting is weird. Like, the dude, the character of Law, who's in the video game in homage to Bruce Lee, is played by like this big dude who's like, ain't you kind of big to be playing a dude who's supposed to be an homage to Bruce Lee? And like Steve Fox has like this long flowing hair in the video game, but he's like got buzz cuts, he's like a has-been, and he's training Jin Kazama. Like, what is this? Yeah, dude, like, also, this is something I never understood, right? Like, in the movie, like, there's no killing, right? There's no killing in the fights. They're just fights. You win when you knock your opponent down. And yet, they allow Yoshimitsu, a guy with a sword, to compete. Like, you got a sword, right?
Even like Scorpio, like it's a fight, but damn, bro, you're walking into a massacre, not a fight.
Like, how is this fair?
Yeah.
Like, you know the Jack robot, that big motherfucker with the mohawk, like, he's a fucking robot. How is this fair?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's just weird.
Gary Daniels is in this one too. He's Brian Fury. Like,
wow.
In the game, Brian Fury has like this like bleached white hair, and you know, like he's got like these like army pants with like shotgun shells and bullets wrapped around him. He's got that. He's got the white hair. He's got the pants. And the thing is, Brian Fury is clean shaven, and like Gary Daniels has this like thick goatee, and he walks up, and he doesn't even sound like him, man. Like, he's just a dude. He's not like, because in the thing, he's got cybernetic enhancements in the movie. Like, he's just a guy. He's just, but he's like punching through walls and shit. But he's just a guy. Wow. Wow. Adaptations are so tricky.
True.
Hey, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, man. I'm freezing. Because it's starting to feel weird, man. Final thoughts, man?
Final thoughts? Talking about superheroes in the real world context is very interesting. It poses many questions.
Yeah.
And Vision has a vast difference.
Shit. A synthetic, what was that band? A synthetic being with vast difference. Just,
Vision is a synthetic robot.
a synthetic robot with vast difference. Shit. The conversations we have, man, always bring a smile to my face.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's that, dear dieharders. This has been the S&W Experience Podcast, episode 57, part 2. Part 2, if you live in France. Apologies for the fucking bird noises in the background. But, and as always, thank you for listening. If you're still here, I mean, thanks for sticking it out all this way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are the S&W Experience Podcast, available on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast from.
I have been the Shogun, and peace.